We have Jessica Smith, the not-for-profit specialist at Reynolds Rowella with us, and she's going to discuss the Accounting Standards Update 2016-14 affecting the presentation of not-for-profit entities. Thanks for joining us, Jessica. So why have these changes been made?
The update was made to remove complexities. It also has been made to increase transparency by showing useful information related to liquidity. It also has been made for removing inconsistencies. Some non-for-profits will show functional expenses, but most do not.
What is changing on the Statement of Financial Condition?
On the Statement of Financial Condition, there will be no more 3 net asset classes. It's moving to just 2, with and without donor restrictions. Temporary and permanently restricted donor restrictions will just be reported as with donor restrictions.
So does every not-for-profit now have to report functional expenses?
Yes, now not only just health and welfare entities must report functional expenses, but all will be required to show all expenses by natural class, as in salaries and office, and functional expenses. These will also need to be disclosed as the method of allocating those expenses.
What disclosures are now required?
The amounts and purposes of any board designations and appropriations, along with the composition of net assets at year end, and how restrictions affect the use of resources, the qualitative and quantitative information on how the non-for-profit will manage resources to meet general expenditures in the next year, the method of functional allocations of expenses, and any underwater endowments.
Why are so many additional disclosures required now?
It's to improve the usefulness of information provided to users of the financial statements.
What if we have comparative information? Do we need to prepare all this additional information and or disclosures for the prior year?
Some of the prior year information will not be required. This will include the functional expenses by class and any disclosures about liquidity and availability of resources.
When is this update effective?
This update will be effective for fiscal years beginning after December 15, 2017, and interim periods with fiscal years beginning after December 15, 2018.
And can I early adopt this amendment?
Yes, you can early adopt the amendment.
When should I start preparing to be in compliance with this update?
Immediately. It's time to start going through your expenses and allocating by class and making sure that you have the narrative on how costs will be allocated, along with all your other disclosures that are now required, and to make sure that you have accurate records as to all donor-imposed restrictions for disclosure.
Thank you for listening, and please be aware this is just a high-level summary. Please refer to ASU 2016-14 for additional information, or call Jessica directly for more details.